Arun, could you please introduce about yourself?
Hello, my name is Varun Shesode. I am from Maharashtra. I completed my bachelor degree in computer application in 2021, and after that, I have completed my MCA from MIT College, which is located in Pune. So, and I completed my schooling from Jalgaon itself. So, I have knowledge about HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Java, MySQL, as well as Spring Boot.
Okay. So what are your strengths?
My strength is work with unknown teams, okay, or playing cricket.
You know, what is the difference between core Java and advanced Java?
So in core Java there is some concept like conditional statement, for loop, array, string, hooks concept. Okay, and in advanced Java there is some framework like Spring Boot, Servlet JSP, or Servlet JSP microservices.
Okay, what is the difference between array and
Collection. So in collection, in array, we can store only a single type of data type. Suppose we want to store numerical data types only. But in the collection, we can store like integer also, like string, floats, like that kind of data types we can store.
Okay, how many types of integers we have in the Java?
Integers.
Yeah.
Integers means int is big int. Also there, not byte, float and double.
What is the difference between the float and double?
So in float, if suppose we have only two values like 7.2, so which is in float, and in double we can store multiple values like 7.0062. Suppose we have a decimal fraction, multiple decimal fraction. In that case, we use a double.
Okay, good. So what is the meaning of object-oriented program?
So object-oriented programming language means there is five main part like class, object, inheritance, encapsulation, abstraction, or polymorphism. So using object-oriented programming language, we can provide a better security to our code or our application. Okay, and we can reusability. We can also increase the reusability of the code. So we cannot be write the repeated code for same task. So with the help of abstraction, we can provide a better security over the code. So no one can easily access our data or some information about our application. So for that we are using object-oriented programming structure or language.
So like what exactly happening in the abstraction and polymorphism?
So in abstraction means we are providers security to our code with the help of access modifiers. There are 4 access modifiers like public, private, protected, and default. So with the help of that access modifier, we can build our application. So we can give the security to our code, means who is access our application. Suppose we define a public keyword, so public means everyone can access that application. And suppose we are give the access modifier like protected, so only the class which is inherit from the parent class, that class access the properties of our application. And the polymorphism means accessing the same task in different way. Okay, there are 2 types of polymorphism: compile time polymorphism and runtime polymorphism. And the compile time polymorphism is happen with the help of method overloading. Okay, method overloading means we have a same function name, but parameter is different. Okay, and in runtime polymorphism is achieved with the help of method overriding.
Okay.
Method overriding means method name also same, and parameter also same, but we can with the help of interface we can achieve the method overriding. And one point is that interface is used to achieve abstraction, because multiple inheritance, there is one type of inheritance. Multiple inheritance is not supported in Java, because why? Because the compiler confused, because in multiple inheritance there is multiple parent class, and one child class access the properties of multiple parent class. So that's why compiler is confused which parent class is called at the time. So that's why we are using the interfaces came to the picture, and also to achieve the overriding interface also used.
Okay. So what is the difference between UI and UX?
UI also.
What is the abbreviation of the UI?
UI means the structure of our website means.
I'm asking the abbreviation. What is the abbreviation of UI? So what is the abbreviation of www?
W World Wide Web. Okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
What is the abbreviation of the UX?
It's a front end part.
You mentioned in your resume.
I mentioned UI means we are in that.
I'm asking abbreviation. You know the entire picture, but I'm asking abbreviation. Full form.
Means UI
User interface.
User interface. Okay.
Yeah. So what do you meaning of SQL Server and why we are using the SQL Server to the real time?
SQL Server is used to store our application data. Okay. Suppose we create one application. Okay. In that application, our first page is a login page. Okay. Sorry, not login, registered page. Okay. So we registered as username, password, mail address, date of birth, male or female, okay, gender. So that data is stored into our database. Okay. For our suppose we want to log in, so we registered. Okay. After that we are going to log in. Okay. When we are to put our username and our password, if the password is correct with our database, then only we are performing the next activity. Suppose we are building employee management system project. In that project, we are first of all developed one page like registration page. We are registered there. We are set our password. After that, we are going to next page like login. So if our password is matched, then only we are performing the operations like insert data, update data, delete data, that kind of operations. Otherwise, we are reloading that page to the same page, registration page, or we are creating one. We are generating one message like, "Oops, your password is not correct. Please try again." Okay. For that, we are already stored our password into database and check your username or password is corrected or not.
Okay. What are the different types of comments are there in SQL?
Comments.
Yes. DDL, DML.
Acha, commands.
Yeah.
DML, DDL, data manipulation language, data DLC, I think
Data control language. Data manipulation language.
Data manipulation language.
Transition control language.
Transition.
So what is the difference between the grant and revoke?
Grant. So revoke means we are fetching the data after the deletion. So at that time we are using revoke. So I don't know grant.
What is the difference between the rollback and commit? So what is the difference between drop, delete and truncate?
Drop. So drop we are using for drop the table. Okay. So we want to drop our whole table. In that case we are using the drop, and delete is used to delete a specific record, means row, or we want to delete a specific record.
So only record will be deleted or table also will be deleted?
No. In the delete condition only.
Are you sure?
No. In drop we are drop the row. Okay, and delete we are.
So entire row will be dropped or only data will be?
No, entire row with the help of a certain condition we specified.
Okay.
And truncate is I think used for duplicate. If you don't want to display duplicate.
So which one is more danger, delete or truncate?
I think delete.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Why delete? Why not
Because
truncate?
Truncate is used for delete the duplicates, or delete is used for deleting.
You only the limit, delete only delete particular area. And what about the truncate?
Truncate is useful for delete me only show the unique.
Okay, cool. So what is the difference between the primary key and foreign key?
So, primary key is used. Suppose we are table, we have one table, and we want to our other number is our unique. Each other number is unique. So in that case we use a primary key because we remains our record unique. So and in foreign key we use primary key of another table. In that case we use foreign key.
What is the nested loop?
loop inside loop. In Java, nested loop, we can suppose we have one loop. Inside that loop, we are using another loop. So it is called as a nested loop. So instead of using nested loop, we are directly use else if statement. So that's
What is the difference between the HTML and CSS and JavaScript?
okay. HTML, suppose we build an application. So with the help of HTML, we are define our structure only. So design that structure, we use a CSS. Means we use CSS. Or after giving the validation, okay. Suppose we click on that button, the background color will be changed. And suppose you are under 18, you are not able to code. Like that kind of operation, we use a JavaScript. JavaScript is used for validation. Okay, CSS is used for designing our application structure, and for the build a structure, our website structure, we use HTML.
Okay, good. You were telling JavaScript is used for the validation and CSS is used for the design. And what about the HTML?
Structure, this raw structure. Suppose we build our application form. So with the help of input tag, we create one application. Suppose take an input tag, give the name, enter the user number with the help of placeholder tag.
What is the difference between CSS and HTML?
CSS is useful for giving the style to HTML tags. Okay. And HTML is used for the basic structure of our website.
Okay. So as you are fresher, right? So how much you are confident on core Java out of 100?
Out of 170%.
And what about the advanced Java?
Advanced Java means 50-60%.
And what about that SQL?
SQL, SQL is my SQL is very basic.
Out of 100, how many?
Out of 100, how many means 40-50%.
And what about the API?
API, actually I am using create one website with the help of Servlet and JSP. So I am good in Servlet and JSP than Spring Boot microservices.
So what is the meaning of Spring and Spring Boot?
So Spring Boot is a framework that hosts our website to the servers.
Why all Java people are using Spring Boot? Why not other framework?
So there is some disadvantages while using the JSP and Servlet, because we are using in JSP we are using one life cycle like do post method, do get method. Okay, in that method, in do get method, they provide a less security, because when we click our submit button, suppose we create an application and using do get method, when we click on application, the data will be shown on the bar. So there is no security when we use Servlet and JSP. So that's why Spring Boot can do the picture.
What are the drawbacks of Spring Boot? You tell me Spring Boot is a very good framework.
As compared to
Is there the drawbacks from Spring Boot?
So our work is because they reduce the developer burden. Okay. So when we use
I'm asking the drawbacks. You are telling advantages.
Sorry, drawbacks. Actually, I don't use Spring Boot yet, but I'm learning.
Yes, while you are learning, you should learn this all.
Okay.
So what about very cool. What is the advantages of Spring Boot?
Spring Boot, first of all, provide a better security, less time saving, less developer burden, and also save the money. Like JSP, we have a vast code. Means coding is very vast or complex. So developer has a lot of burdens or code complexities more than Spring Boot.
Very good. So what are the drawbacks? What is the meaning of JDBC and SQL Server Management Studio?
SQL JDBC is used. JDBC stands for Java Database Connectivity. So when we go for the work for company, we did not have a direct access of database. Okay, for access the data from the coding, JDBC came to the picture, and we are using four theme driver. There are 4 drivers of JDBC. First is JDBC ODBC theme driver, native driver, network driver, or 4 theme driver. So for Java, type 4 driver is good for using. So for that using coding, we are accessing the data from the database, insert, update, delete, search. Then kind of an operation we are doing with the help of Java.
Okay.
So and in which in SQL Studio system we are performing the our operation directly, connect with database, directly write a query and create table, drop table, or insert data, delete data, that kind of operation. And in JDBC we need to write Java our database logic into Java code.
Could you please write a select query?
Select.
Yes.
Suppose we have input table and we need to fetch the record from that table. So we write a query like select star. So star string sign means we are fetching all record from the employee table.
Okay. So like if I want to see the top 3 records, at that time how did you write?
Top 3 records. Suppose EID. One second. I'm not sure about that.
Okay, good. So could you please write the delete query?
For a specific record or a whole.
You can choose your own. Could you please write a query for the update query? Okay, no problem. Could you please write syntax for the Fibonacci series? Condition, yeah. Write the condition for the Fibonacci series program. Write the program for the Fibonacci series.
In Java?
Yeah. Do you know or not?
No, sir, I actually.
Write programs for the prime number. Do you know or not?
No, sir, actually, I'm not preparing well, means I'm directly.
You are not preparing for the programs,
Ah.
right? Just now you have completed this all these things,
Okay.
right? Okay, please see. Do you know? Please see. Okay. Okay, Varun. Actually, I saw your profile. I checked your skill in the core Java and a little bit on the advanced Java and SQL, as well as the SQL commands. And I touched the all environments, like
Okay.
in the API, core Java, advanced Java, and communication. So out of this one, I will give feedback to you soon. Okay.
Okay.
I will call you back.
Okay.
HR will call you back. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.